Hey, gem hunter, have you ever stopped to think that while walking through your backyard, you could literally be stepping on rubies without even realizing it? It may sound like fiction, but it's a real fact. What many people consider just ordinary, stones could be hiding a rare and valuable treasure right beneath your feet. This isn't about luck or chance, it's about knowing where to look. While most people wander around without a second thought, you could be one step away from discovering a hidden fortune right on your own property. And trust me, by learning how to identify these subtle signs from nature, you'll become part of a select group of people who know how to see beyond the surface. It's not magic, it's knowledge. What you're about to learn is the first step in uncovering a secret that few people know, and even rarer, know how to explore. So, if you still think this is something out of a movie, get ready for your mind to be completely blown. In ancient times, people understood something that few of us still grasp today. The earth hides secrets that can change destinies. For these civilizations, every stone, every piece of soil wasn't just a place to live, but a land filled with riches waiting to be discovered. They knew that by looking closely at what seemed simple and common, they could uncover hidden treasures, like rubies, which form under very specific geological conditions. But more than just searching for something valuable, these ancient nature observers were connected to the land in a way that few today understand. They saw clues where others saw only dirt. Now imagine yourself in their place, walking through your property with the same wisdom in your steps. The question is, are you ready to discover what the earth has to offer? Or will you keep walking without noticing what's right under your feet? And that's what we want you to discover. You don't need to be an explorer or have ancient knowledge to see what's right in front of you. The only thing missing is the keen eye, the same one the ancients used to spot the signs. The earth continues to whisper its secrets, and they're much closer than you think. If you're curious to learn how to spot these treasures and explore smartly what's beneath your feet, like this video now, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of the secrets we're about to reveal. Get ready, because the journey to find rubies and other treasures starts now. Rubies are rare stones, and believe it or not, you might be closer to finding them than you think. Many people believe that finding a ruby is just a matter of luck, but the truth is that nature has its own rules. These precious minerals form under very specific geological conditions, like high pressure and intense temperatures, which makes the search for them a bit more technical than just looking for pretty stones. They're usually found in rocks called corundum, which can easily be confused with other seemingly common stones. The secret lies in knowing how to look at the ground around you with the eyes of a true explorer, understanding the geological conditions, and recognizing the signs that the earth gives you. And trust me, this knowledge can transform how you see what seems like just an ordinary piece of land into a real treasure trove of hidden riches. But how do you know if you're actually stepping on a ruby mine? The answer isn't that simple, but it's completely possible. The first step is to understand that the earth and the stones you see around you have a story to tell. In areas of ancient riverbeds or land that has experienced volcanic activity, in the past, the chances of finding precious stones like rubies are much higher. The soil, with its unique geological history, could be hiding a huge surprise for those who know where to look. That's where the keen eye comes in, the ability to notice the details. As you walk through your property, pay attention to stones that seem to have a different structure, a peculiar shine, or even a color that stands out. These are the first signs that you might be on the right track. The more you learn about the geological formation of your area, the better prepared you'll be to spot these clues and increase your chances of success. Now, the secret is to be strategic. Certain areas of your yard, like the rockier spots or those with a different soil texture, might be the best places to start your search. The earth might seem simple, but it has so much more to offer than you think. And if you live in an area with a rich geological history, like ancient volcanic formations or areas known for mineral deposits, you're already one step ahead on your journey. But the real trick is to map out these areas, observe the characteristics of the soil and the stones around you, and of course, look for those small signs that make all the difference. The more you mark areas of interest, the more likely you are to discover something valuable. Don't forget, what many ignore is right under their feet. So, what do you think? Have you found any different stones in your backyard? Share your discoveries in the comments. Don't leave just yet. We're continuing this journey together because I've still got secrets to reveal. Finding rubies in your backyard might seem like an impossible mission, but with the right knowledge, you'll see it's not that hard at all. The first important tip is to understand that rubies don't look like regular stones, especially in their raw form. They might be more opaque, with a reddish color that doesn't immediately catch the eye. So, when you look at the stones around you, be on the lookout for any shine or nuance that stands out. It could be a simple stone, but by examining it closely, you might be surprised. Rubies usually come from rocks called corundum, and they form under extreme pressures and temperatures. Imagine how immense pressure on an ordinary stone can turn it into something so precious. That's exactly what you could be stepping on without even knowing. But here's the big trick. The secret is not just in the stone, but in how you look for it. Now, the location of your search is key. It's like any treasure hunt. You need to know where to look. Certain areas, like rocky regions or hillside slopes, are more likely to hide precious stones. The land around old riverbeds, for example, is a key area because mineral sediments accumulate there over time, and stones like rubies could be carried by the water. If you live in a region that has experienced volcanic activity or significant geological changes in the past, your land could be a real treasure waiting to be discovered. By exploring these areas more carefully, you start to develop a clearer view of what might really be under your feet. And don't think you're alone. In this, many have discovered great riches simply because they knew where to look. So are you ready to take the plunge and search? Now here's the tip that could change everything. Use simple tools, like a magnifying glass or a camera with good resolution. It might seem basic, but these tools are essential to spot the details you can't see with the naked eye. A ruby, for example, might not shine right away, but under the right light, it reveals its true brilliance. By focusing your lens on these details, you'll start to understand what you're really looking at. And here's the final trick. Always mark the spots that catch your curiosity. If you find a stone that seems different, note its location and keep searching around. Sometimes finding a precious stone is like putting together a puzzle. You'll see that a simple map of where you found each stone might be the key to discovering the true treasure hidden in your backyard. I know searching for rubies might seem challenging, but trust me, you're closer to finding these treasures than you think. With every step, you'll get a better understanding of the soil and nature's signs. Now, if you're excited about the possibility of turning your property into a real treasure mine, share your experience in the comments. Have you found any interesting stones? Or are you just starting your search now? I want to know everything. And to keep exploring and learning more about how to discover these precious stones, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We've got so many more tips to reveal in this video. Don't miss the chance to turn your backyard into a true hidden treasure. When we talk about searching for rubies and other precious stones, nature can provide more clues than we might think. Beyond the visible stones and rocks, many other signs can indicate the presence of valuable minerals in the soil. For example, certain plants have a direct relationship with the type of soil they grow in. In areas with mineral-rich soil, such as heavy metals, precious stones, or other geological resources, certain plants may thrive better, as their roots interact with these elements. So, by observing the plants around you, you may notice which ones are growing more vigorously and healthily, signaling a higher concentration of minerals. This is a simple but powerful trick that can guide you to the most promising areas of your property. Additionally, certain types of rocks and minerals on the surface of the soil could be fragments of something much larger hidden underground, like rubies and other precious stones, suggesting that your land could be a true mine waiting to be explored. Another interesting indicator comes from the organisms in nature itself. Certain fungi or animals, like small mammals that dig in the soil, could be directly connected to the presence of minerals. In geology, even animal behavior can be a valuable clue. In many regions, animals that dig in search of food might unknowingly be revealing mineral-rich soil layers. The presence of certain wildlife can also indicate that the soil is particularly fertile or mineral-rich. Additionally, changes in climate or terrain could indicate that a mineral deposit is nearing the surface, whether through erosion or tectonic movements. All these small details are like a big natural map that, if read correctly, can guide you to the hidden treasures on your property. Over time, and with practice in observing these signs, you begin to understand that nature is subtly but powerfully guiding you towards the discovery of riches that are much closer than you might think. The journey to find rubies in your backyard is much more than just a treasure hunt. It's a real lesson on how to see the invisible. How many times have we passed by something right in front of us, only to miss its value or importance? The search for these precious stones is a reflection of life, where many of the opportunities we long for are hidden in seemingly ordinary moments, waiting to be discovered. If you can notice the details on your land, you'll also start seeing the signs that life offers you every day. Just like rubies, which could be right there beneath your feet, wealth and wisdom are often all around us, but they require a keen eye and an open mind. This transformation isn't just about finding something valuable. It's about changing the way you see the world, training your eyes to spot what others don't see. It's a shift in perspective, an evolution that starts with realizing that everything, even the simplest things, can hold hidden riches waiting to be revealed. By applying this philosophy, you start to realize that life's greatest treasures aren't in distant places, but right around you, waiting for an attentive gaze. And if you want to learn everything about the search for precious stones, from beginner to advanced, we've got a complete guide to help you on this journey, and you can get it at a huge discount. The link is in the description. Now that you know all the secrets to finding rubies and other precious stones, it's time to take the next step and put that knowledge into practice. Don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back from exploring the possibilities around you. Start applying the tips we've shared. Look for the most promising areas on your land and use simple tools like magnifying glasses and cameras to spot the details that might go unnoticed. But most importantly, don't put off this journey. Start today. And I want to hear how your experience is going. Comment below. I see the stones, if you're ready to turn your backyard into a real mine of natural riches. And if you want to go even further and learn everything, from basic to advanced, about searching for precious stones in nature, don't forget to check out our complete guide with a huge discount, available through the link in the description. Let's embark on this journey of discovery and transformation together. Have you ever stopped to think that what you're searching for could be right under your feet? Imagine this. With every step you take in your backyard, rubies and other precious stones might be hiding, waiting to be discovered by a keen eye. The journey to find these natural treasures begins with the willingness to look beyond the obvious, to realize that the earth has much more to offer than we think. If you've gotten excited about the possibility of turning your land into a mine of riches, now is the time to act. And speaking of hidden treasures, did you know that an ordinary rock could actually be a valuable meteorite? That's right. In the video popping up on your screen now, we'll reveal the secret behind identifying meteorites, something no one's ever told you. Don't miss it, because this knowledge could completely change the way you look at the ground around you. See you soon, Gem Hunter.